Hello viewers, I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stands before you with the topic social welfare, its meaning and approaches. It is found in +3 4th semester, paper number 9, and the name of the paper is Public Policy and Administration in India. But before we discuss what is social welfare and approaches relating to it, I want to inform my viewers that name of my channel is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375, where you will find videos relating to +2 first year to +3 6th semester political honors, videos relating to +3 first semester to 4th semester ethics and values, videos of +3 first semester political and general elective up to +3 second semester political and general elective, environmental studies of +3 first semester, and some videos of +2 first year, +2 second year political science. You will get all these videos if you will search me in the channel @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375 in YouTube and Google. Let us start. Social welfare. What is its meaning? Human society is not static, rather a dynamic one. Society is dynamic in the sense that in society, different ideas of people, their ways of thinking, their approach to problems, their economic livings, etc. are changing. So, social welfare idea has replaced the idea of individual welfare, which was popular once upon a time. Human society is a dynamic one, not a static one. It is dynamic in the sense that society is changing. Ideas of people, ways of thinking of people, their approaches to different problems, etc. are changing. So, from this natural law, nothing is an exception. So, there was a time when individual welfare was the catchword. But now, in place of individual welfare, social welfare has come to scene. So now, social welfare has become a catchword. It has become very popular. So, what is social welfare? Meaning of social welfare. Social welfare means there are some people in the society who need others' help to survive, because due to some factors they are unable to manage their duty, their day-to-day living by themselves. Their welfare or development is social welfare. These people who need others' support are people of backward classes like scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, orphans, widows, unmarried mothers, beggars, blind, deaf, physically and mentally disabled, prostitutes, diseased, unemployed, and aged persons. So, social welfare does not mean welfare of all, rather welfare of those who need help of others to survive. So, what is social welfare? In the society, there are some persons who are unable to manage their day-to-day life. They need somebody's help. If somebody will not help, they cannot survive. So, to make their welfare is known as social welfare. So, in the society, there are some people who are unable to manage their day-to-day life. So, they need support of others to maintain their day-to-day life, and to survive. To make their welfare is known as social welfare. So, who need help of others? They are people of backward class, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, orphans, widows, unmarried mother, beggars, blind, deaf, physically and mentally disabled, prostitutes, diseased, unemployed, and aged persons. They need help. So those who need help of others to survive, to make their development is known as social welfare. And here, Professor Howard has given his own definition, HAWRD. So what is the view of Professor Howard? According to Professor Howard, Howard views that social welfare is especially identified with the improvement of conditions of life, physically, mentally, economically, emotionally handicapped or otherwise disadvantaged individuals and groups. According to Professor Howard, social welfare means welfare of those people who are economically, mentally, socially disabled, and to bring development of these people is known as the social welfare. Planning Commission of India told social welfare means services catering. According to Planning Commission of India, social welfare means services catering for special needs. According to Planning Commission of India, social welfare means services catering for special needs of persons or groups who suffer some handicap, social, economical and physical or mental, and are unable to avail themselves of or are traditionally denied the amenities and services provided by the community. According to Planning Commission of India, in the society there are some people who are socially, economically handicapped, and they are unable to take the advantages which the community is giving to all. So we are clear about the meaning of social welfare. So social welfare means welfare of those people who need help of others to survive because they cannot survive by themselves. So we are clear about the meaning of social welfare. Now discuss objectives of social welfare. Objectives of social welfare. Number one, expansion of social services and their improvement. So first objective of social welfare is expansion of social services. Then improvement of social services. Number two, improvement conditions of poor and poorest. Improve conditions of poor and poorest. Number three, bring social reform, social changes. Then another objective is bring social security and assistance, to give assistance to all, and to give security to others for future. Then reducing disparities in income and wealth, reduce disparities between rich and poor. Then prevent concentration of wealth and equal opportunities, prevent concentration of wealth in the hands of a few, and equal opportunities to all. Opportunities will be given to all equally. Equal opportunities will be given to all. It is another objective. Then promote decent standard of living and secure economic requirements. Provide decent standard of living. All persons will be given a good standard of living, and their economic requirements will be fulfilled. Increase capacity of people to cope with real life situation. The capacity of people will be increased so that they can face the changing situation. They can cope with the changing life. So we are clear about the meaning of social welfare, objectives of social welfare. Now discuss approaches of social welfare. Mainly there are four approaches. Number one, residual approach. The term residual means left over or excluded or marginalized. It means to promote welfare of those people who need other support to survive and they are unable to manage the life, like unprivileged class, blind, widow, etc. Here a standard is fixed known as means test, on the basis of which services will be given. So residual approach speaks that social welfare means development will be made for the people who are left over or marginalized. It means in society there are some people who have not made development. They are left from development. So those who are left, those who are excluded, means poor people, development must be made for them. How? Here the standard is fixed known as means test, on the basis of which service will be given. There will be means test. Means test means a standard will be provided. Those who qualify that standard, they will be given help. There will be a minimum. It means means test. It means a standard will be provided. Those who will be able to fulfill that standard, they will be given help. Not all people will be given help. So the income of every person will be judged. Their family condition will be judged. On the basis of that standard, it is known as means test. Help will be given. And the foundation of residual approach is Elizabeth IV Law 1601. Elizabeth IV Law 1601 is the foundation of it. Is a foundation of this approach, which says poor people living in workhouses will be clothed, fed, and education will be given to their children. So Elizabeth IV Law 1601 is the foundation of residual approach. This law, Elizabeth IV Law 1601, says that those people who do not have house, they are living in workhouses. They will be given cloth, they will be given food, and their children will be given education. It is prevalent, this residual approach is prevalent in developing countries like USA, Australia, UK, Canada, and New Zealand. So we are clear about the residual approach. So residual approach is an approach which speaks that help will not be given to all. It says that there are some persons in society who are left over, excluded, marginalized, they are left from development, they are away from development, and they will be given help. How they will be given help? There will be a means test. A standard will be provided in which their income will be considered, their other aspects will be considered. Those who qualify in the means test, means it will be decided that they are poor, they will be given help. It is found in developing countries, USA, UK, Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. Institutional approach, again is institutional approach. It is found in developing countries and came popular in later part of 19th century. Institutional approach is found in developing countries. It became popular in the later part of 19th century. It says to make welfare of all people in society, not only welfare of poor people and backward classes. Institutional approach is an approach which says that development will be made not of a specific people or poor people, but development will be made for all. It is found in developing countries and it has become popular in the later part of 19th century. Then familial approach. Familial approach. This approach considered family is very important, which provides security to children, old people, unemployment especially. So, social support must be given to family. It is found in France. Familial approach is an approach which speaks that family is very important. It gives support to old people, unemployed, and children. So, support will be given family so that automatically its members will be benefited. This is the familial approach. It is found in France. Finally, state control approach. It is found in Russia. This approach says that states should take responsibility to promote development of people who do not have basic need to fulfill and take steps to reduce disparity in wealth and income. State control approach is an approach which says that states should take the responsibility to make development of poor people and reduce disparities in income and wealth. So in this video we have discussed meaning of social welfare, objectives of social welfare, and approaches relating to social welfare. I request my viewers to subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed, so that new videos will come to you. And those students who are not aware about it, aware them at least, so they will get benefit. By giving benefit, you will not lose anything. It is help to others. Help to others is help to God. Thank you. Have a nice day.